And welcome to Cover 2 TV. It's the daily news show. Apologies, I've been mad busy. I've not been able to get my teeth into the NFL news as much as I'd like. But I'm back today, and that's what matters. We had the discussion show with Jeno, which was brilliant on moving franchises. But today, I'm here to talk about Colin Kaepernick. And to start with, I'm going to talk about Richard Sherman. You know, he's been talking again, as he always does, to the media. This time, he's been talking to Jarrett Bell of USA Today Sports. He said some really interesting things about how the league are basically blackballing Colin Kaepernick, and it's not down to talent, which I think we've discussed a couple of weeks ago now. And, you know, for me personally, it comes down to what type of a team is looking for a quarterback. But when you've got the Baltimore Ravens looking for a quarterback because Joe Flacco is potentially going to miss a few games of the season, then is he better than their backup? I'd guess so. So what Sherman's actually said is the funny thing about it, when you're not being blackballed, you don't have to say he's not being blackballed. When football's a safe game, you don't have to say football's a safe game. It seems like the commissioner always has to say things to justify something. You didn't even do this to Mike Vick. Vick came back and got a £100 million deal. Ultimately, I think what it comes down to is that Sherman believes it isn't a footballing decision. He believes that there's owners out there that are prioritising money and revenue over wins on the field. And as a football player, that hurts him, that pisses him off, basically. I think, you know, when he's gone last season, and I think if I remember correctly, his touchdown to interception ratio was around about 16-4. You know, that's a decent one in the Chip Kelly offense that wasn't very good, let's be honest. And when you look around the league and you've got quarterbacks like Blake Bortles, you've got whoever's going to start for the Jets. Colin Kaepernick's better than those guys. Like Blake Bortles has had a bad year or so now, hasn't he? And as I say, the Jets quarterback situation's an absolute joke. He's basically saying, you know, why is this guy not featuring for these teams? Well, it's down to revenue. It's down to the fact that he believes in something and he's taken a knee for that. And, you know, I strongly believe that if you've got strong opinions on things, then you should be allowed to voice those opinions. And, you know, I don't think he's doing any harm to anybody. I mean, yeah, that's just a personal opinion anyway. I'm going to move it on slightly because there's a really interesting article actually by a journalist called Jason Johnson on the Root, and he's saying that the real reason that the Ravens aren't looking to get Colin Kaepernick is because he's a starting job thief. In college, he started, I think it was 47 games on the bounce when he stole the job there. We obviously know what happened with Jim Harbaugh as the coach of the 49ers, and when he took Alex Smith's job there on that Super Bowl run in the, what was it, Blackout Bowl, I think it was, wasn't it, with the Baltimore Ravens actually. And Joe Flacco, when you look at the stats over the last 4 seasons, Colin Kaepernick's got better quarterback stats than Joe Flacco. I mean, Joe Flacco he's got that arm, but he's not got it up there, has he? When it comes to it, when he's on the field, he just makes silly decisions. And, you know, I understand that the Baltimore owners and the general manager and well, Ozzy and everyone like that, they seem to like that. And John Harbaugh's very much, he's very much John Harbaugh's guy. And John Harbaugh's even come out this season and said he's still my guy. And it seems a bit mental. I mean, and I know that coaches around the NFL are reticent to get rid of a quarterback who has won a ring, but when he's been so poor for so long, consistently, I think, you know, he's had good games, of course he has, but it might be worth looking around the league and going, who else can we get? And, you know, is Colin Kaepernick better than the backup? Yes, I believe that he is. I think with better players around him than he had last year at the 49ers, he can perform better. I know that Steve and Jenner would probably disagree with me on that, and that's absolutely fine. I think Colin Kaepernick's a good football player. I think he's maybe around 20th best in the league. I think there's a few quarterbacks who I would definitely put behind Colin Kaepernick. That's what I'm trying to say here. I think one of the things, you know, that this guy goes on to say is that Flacco's been a mediocre quarterback who had one hot season. Yeah, so I mentioned that before. And it was Graziano, and he was a starter for the University of Nevada when Graziano got hurt, that Kaepernick stepped in, took the job there. We know about that. We know about the San Francisco 49ers. And I think the Baltimore Ravens, maybe, that's what he's suggesting, don't want it, but it seems like he'd be a good fit. I know Ray Lewis doesn't seem to want him at the club and stuff, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Kaepernick should be talked about to go to the Baltimore Ravens if the injury is as bad as first feared last week? And, you know, let me know if you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, of course, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is fun for us. We want it to be fun for you. And if you've got any comments at all, let us know. Cheers.